Let's see the ears.
No, they don't have anything like that.
No collar ear.
No, I don't think girls get that. But I've given up a bit. I've started boxing.
Why?
Just because I want to fight boxing, yeah.
Okay, so the
next
journey
year.
is to fight.
The journey is to do boxing probably and then MMA. But I just need to get my confidence up.
Is that the thing? Because I actually said today on today's vlog about like how I get scared of fighting.
You get scared of fighting?
Yeah.
I think everyone's scared of fighting. That's why I thought it was just me as well. I thought I was just alone with that feeling, but apparently everyone's scared of getting hit and stuff.
Oh, getting hit? You don't like getting hit?
No, I don't like getting hit. What are you scared of?
What am I scared of when it comes to fight? It's such a good question.
Do you want to start the podcast?
We've started.
Are you started already?
Just natural. A natural conversation. What am I scared of when fighting? I think it's the fear of getting dominated and battered and like bullied.
And losing.
Yeah, that plays a factor into it. Like being humiliated. Like I'm in an area where I'm the slim kid, you know, there's going to be someone stronger, faster. And they always will be. That's what I've come to terms with.
Exactly. That's part of it, right?
They always will be.
The winning and the losing. But it is, obviously, yeah, it's embarrassing, you know, when you get knocked out straight away and stuff. I think you just have to learn that it all comes with it, isn't it? That's what they always say, the highs is really high and the lows is really low. But as long as you kind of get over that.
So you're scared of the fighting part? Like
I'm not scared of getting embarrassed. I think I'm more scared of actually like being hit and stuff, like the sparring element to it.
Like what break it down for me though, like in terms of scared, you scared it might damage your face and then obviously going into other jobs. What are you scared of?
No, I'm not even scared of that. It's the feeling that I get. It's very like panicky. And that's what I'm trying to overcome. So I've trained for so long. I literally started Muay Thai back in 2018.
You can go then.
No, I can go on the pads because they don't hit me back. But as soon as I start sparring, that's when I just realised, like, oh, no, I don't like this. So I just didn't do it for a long time. So the platform that I've built now and then like the status I've got in the Muay Thai community and, you know, introducing all these women to Muay Thai and stuff, like, I don't know if people think that I have more of a, like, I can fight, but I actually don't do any sort of sparring. But now I think I've overcome so many challenges for myself. Now it's like, I feel like the time is right for me to, okay, yeah, now I need to take this to the next level. Because there's interviews where I'm like, I'm never going to fight, you'll never see me fight, and all of that stuff. And now it's like, I just love the chase of challenging myself and overcoming something. This is like the biggest challenge for me to overcome.
It's a massive challenge. Where did that come from? That panicky, that vibe, that panicky feeling of like being hit?
I've been in abusive relationships. That's literally all it is. Yeah. And I don't really like talk about it a lot, but it's just that same trigger. It's really strange. And I think the initial time I started sparring and I felt that panic from those like traumatic experiences, I think I've really associate it together in my brain, and then my brain just panics. And even now I still spar, and it's not like I start thinking about it. It's just like a automatic response for me,
like a reaction.
Yeah, and I get quite like a panic attack. I don't know if I had a panic attack before, but I get really short breaths and stuff. And so now what I'm trying to do is, it literally happened the other day, like Friday, it happened the same thing. And I had to control my brain to just calm it down. And I just said like to my coach, I just need a longer minute before I go to the next round. And I managed to overcome it. But sometimes like I'll start crying and let the panic attack take over. So it's like so deep. And that's what scares me going into the actual ring and being in front of all these people, and like that to happen in that atmosphere like would be crazy. So that's why I'm scared.
That's a proper challenge, that. And do you choose not to go into it because you don't want to reopen their memories, or are you hiding from it and running away from it? I
think it's not about the memories, because I'm pretty much like overcome it now. And I think for me it's just wanting to be the best, you know, wanting to be good at something. So if I start fighting, so there's one challenge, sparring, and I'm currently trying to overcome that, you know, and then the fighting is another thing. But because I have followed so many MMA fighters' careers, and I've like been in camps with them, I know how hard it is and what it takes to be in a proper camp. And that's what I would go. I'm not going to be like this other influencer girls that want to box and they don't know about it. Like, I actually know about it, you know? So I want to take it seriously. It's not just for the money. It's because I actually care about martial arts.
Passion.
I'm very passionate about it, yeah.
You know, you tell me if you want to move on from this topic. But
No, I'm fine,
I'm
babe.
intrigued by it. I know you haven't spoke about it much, but I see it as like a superpower. Like, I'm not religious, but I see that you've been put through that so other people can look at you as a role model. That's a power.
That's really cute.
But that's a power you've got to look. Like, that's the way I see it straight away. So, like, you talking about it, it might not feel comfortable, but I'm just dead intrigued at how you see that part in your life. Do you see it as a negative, or do you see it, have you flipped it now to I'm going to use this as, you know, this is a part of me.
Yeah.
It might be a negative when it was happening, which it is, but like, this is a part of me, and I'm going to use this to, you know, speak to other partners who might be going through something similar. Mm-hmm. You know, how do you look at that?
I definitely feel like it is a part of my story, and it's definitely made me who I am today, along with a lot of other things and a lot of kind of pushbacks I've had with my career and stuff. And it's all come from being in relationships with the wrong people. But then you can't even blame other people. It all comes down to yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Who you attract.
It's not even who you attract, but it's the way you feel about yourself is who, it's just like a reflection of your self-worth. Because if you're with people that treat you like shit, you believe yourself that you deserve to be treated like shit. So
That's
I think,
so deep.
Yeah, it's deep. Yeah. How old are you? Like 21?
23.
Oh, babe, it's just a long road of relationships, but you need to learn to love yourself first. And I didn't know that. I had no idea. I thought I did, but I definitely didn't. And now when I look back, when I was 23 years old, I'm 30 now, I'm like, wow, like that person is so different. It's like the same person, but I almost kind of, I feel sorry for her. Like, I feel like I'm grieving that part of me. Yeah, because I allowed so much shit and I put up with so much and I made so many mistakes, and it was like a knock-on effect, you know, like I had this big platform, I made these mistakes and it really affected my career. And then I kind of blame myself so much. But now, because I've done all the work and I'm here now and I'm like so happy, sometimes like I even cry because I'm sad for like my older self. It's so deep.
That is deep. You're looking back at your younger self thinking, oh, I feel for you.
Yeah, literally. It's literally that.
That's it's a beautiful kind of worms to open, because you've got to face a lot of shite there. Like, you're looking back at things you've took from people and like, oh my God, I've let you do that, or you've done this to me and spoke to me. It's interesting, but it's, once again, it's a power. Because you can now be, as a 30-year-old woman, a lot of boys, girls, young, old, you can be that person to, like, you know, they say if there's 4 mates and one makes a mistake, the other 3 don't have to. You know, you've been through that stuff. So now the rest of the world, who at least watches you, doesn't have to.
I think it's really important for women to know that it's not just them, like it happens to so many of us.
You're not alone.
Yeah, you're not alone, and that you can't really blame yourself. But there are other things that you can do, even if you're not strong enough to come out of that situation. There's things that you can do to love yourself more. And I think Muay Thai was such a big part of that for me. Like, I always say Muay Thai changed my life. And whether it's, I'm not fighting or whatever, but just going into the gym and kind of like hitting the pads and kind of reclaiming your power in a way, like with your physical body, I think it's just so powerful. And it just did so much for my mental health, my physical health. When I started training a lot more, I was putting my videos online, like doing Muay Thai, because I had the platform from Love Island. And so many girls were messaging me like, I really want to do this. Where can I do this? And then I was like, there's not really a space for women in Muay Thai that's like super welcoming, not really intimidating. So actually the initial starting it's really hard for women, because if you're not good at something, you don't want to walk into a gym and it's full of angry, aggressive men doing Muay Thai. Have you been to a Muay Thai gym before?
No.
It's just like proper, yeah.
Any gym, most combat gyms are like that though, aren't they?
Exactly. Of course.
No one wants to walk in and be the newbie.
Of course. But for a woman that is not looking to be a fighter, it's kind of like, okay, where do they go kind of thing. So I thought that I would create this same happy version of me that I have when I'm in Thailand. I was like, I need to bring it to the UK so I can feel like I'm not always trying to run away to Thailand to be happy.
Yeah, like where's Kaz? Oh, she's just on a 3-month holiday.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was getting off to Thailand. Everyone does it. It's an escape place. Like, it's an amazing country. But you do run away from your problems, like if you're not happy with yourself. So I thought, let me start something for women here in the UK. And that's when I started Combat Collective. It's also because I'm missing part of the story here, but when I had big mistakes that were publicized online, I lost my career and brands didn't want to work with me, so I didn't have any money. So I needed to start something for myself anyway. So this is all coming from me trying to sort myself out and then also use this platform to help other women.
There's 3 massive things here I want to speak about.
Yeah, go on.
You are a great speaker and I could listen to you for ages. I'm actually just sitting back as a host like,
You're so
I'm just
sweet.
listening. 3 things. One being, before that we were talking about, I want to know if there's any advice from you that, you know, young girls, young boys that are in that position that you were in, what advice you'd give them to love themselves first before they love someone else. Secondly, about the Combat Collective, you know, like, that is so successful. No matter numbers, money, no matter what it is, like to start something on your own, that's great, and I want to get into that more. And third, you mentioned being in the public light, like how negatively someone can create a story on you or release stuff or whatever it is. I want to know how that affected you, because it's so easy to speak about what's positive online and like, oh, this is great and she's just finished this or he's just done that. But like, no one speaks about when you wake up on a Saturday morning or Sunday morning, look at your phone, everyone's messaging you and going, oh my God, like your face is blasted on whatever it is.
Everywhere.
An article, and they're speaking awful about you.
Yeah.
So you pick one of them 3. And
Okay, we'll start from the first one. What was it? Oh, the advice.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people out there that will be a 23-year-old and they will be in your position.
Yeah, and it's men and women in relationships that just aren't good for them. And I think initially it's just to not blame yourself, because that's what I did. And it really did not help me at all, because you just think like, how have I let this happen? I can't get out of this. And you just end up hating yourself more. I think sometimes you're not strong enough to walk away, and that's okay too. It's really important to have friends that understand, and it is really hard for those friends to understand, because if you're one of those friends and you see someone that you love literally choosing to be in this situation that is just no good for them, that's going to be hard too. But I think just make sure you do something for yourself, because what I did when I was younger and I was in, because it wasn't one relationship, it was like 2. It was every time I was coming out of it, I didn't do the work on myself and I was just jumping into the next one kind of vibe.
A comfort zone.
Yeah, your comfort zone, your triggers, it all comes down to like childhood trauma too. But what I thought that was really good advice for me was if your life is like loads of different boxes, one is your career, one is your relationship, one is friends, like social life, and it all needs to be even. And what I was doing was having my whole life filled up by one big relationship box. So when anything was going on with it, anything was happening, he broke up with me or this happened, like it was like that whole box disappeared, and that's when you feel empty. That's when you feel like I'm in a hole, like I have nothing going on, because you're literally basing your whole life around one thing. It just needs to be balanced. If you're in an abusive relationship and you can't walk away, it's about not surrounding everything around that and making sure you have your friends and making sure, and it's hard, like coercive control. These people make you like not talk to your friends anymore and stuff. But I think as long as you're focusing on other things as well.
So it's realizing that you're not just alone in terms of like friends, and that's not the only thing in your life. So you're not alone. When you set the big box, you probably thought in that situation, if you got rid of this partner, even though he was being nasty, that was the only thing.
Exactly.
It's realizing you've got friends, family, you've got to work, you've got a job, you've got things that it might be a job, but it loves you.
Exactly.
Not just this one box.
And that's why you feel like you can't walk away, because you won't have anything.
You feel trapped.
They also do the meddling and manipulation, so you feel like you don't have any of those things either. You just have them as well.
Like they cut ties to other boxes, so you feel like you're alone.
Exactly. And that's just narcissist, like, abuse.
Yeah.
Emotional abuse. It's just horrible.
Do you love yourself now?
Yeah, I love myself. I'm so amazing. I'm just the best, honestly.
So Kaz 23 wasn't really in love with herself. She didn't
No.
find love in herself.
No.
How did you find love in yourself?
How did I find love in myself? Just through sharing love to other people and helping other people come out of their situations. And it just kind of made me feel like I just wanted to give myself a purpose, you know, like I had this big platform and I just needed to do something with it that was just going to change the world, basically, because I felt like I'd made all these decisions in my life, but I have so much to offer. And that's when I started doing like all the charity work and just helping people and giving back and using my platform to make something good.
I watched your 5-minute video. Actually, I got sent it by producer Ben.
Oh,
I watched it. And,
did you watch it? Oh,
and it's pretty, it's amazing, but it's very interesting. At the start,
and I fit into 5 minutes.
but the start of this whole like your journey that you publicised in that video, like you were wanting to go to Australia and you were just this like normal girl like who was travelling the world having fun, and then your just life got flipped upside down and you became this reality TV show, and then you got all these followers and everyone wanted to know you. And how like explain that to me in like in a short way, like how does that feel? Like going from like a normal life to like, I don't know, it just like flipped on its head. It's like a pyramid, like on the pointy end, and everything just went up.
Oh, it was amazing. Do you know why? Because I was so broke. Like, I had no money. And then when I went on Love Island, I was literally like, oh my God, the brand deals. It was amazing.
But that's so real.
I did my mum's house up. Literally my whole life changed, and it was my financial situation that was the most impacting.
Of course, you know,
like, do you know what I mean?
I don't know what your financial situation was like before that.
But I was just like normal. We had a stable family. My parents divorced, but when did I go on Love? When I was like 23. So I'd already been working as a makeup artist and I was freelancing, but I was working as a shot girl as well. So I was just getting like any money that I could, really.
That's so interesting because that's so normal.
Yeah, normal. Like I was so normal. But there's sometimes that I don't know if you don't know London, but I'm from Streatham, and to get to Brixton, you have to catch the bus. And some days I couldn't even afford the bus. Like, I had to walk from Streatham to Brixton, like just because I just was, just very normal, you know? Like as an average 22, 23-year-old person, they're not rolling in it, do you know what I mean? Like, and I was just doing what I could to get by, and I loved makeup. I did my Jammer's makeup as well, which was like a full circle. She was like presenting on Love Island now. And yeah, so when I did go on Love Island, back then it was a lot bigger than it was now, as in like there were so many people coming out of it.
Not many people make a successful career after it right now. And I'll say that publicly, like, because there's more people like willingly to go on it now. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. Like, a lot of stars now that go on there and come off, no offense to them, but like they don't pick up that many branders, and they don't pick up, you know, I feel like back when you were on it was a lot more like personal branding to the person on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I feel like I don't know, I haven't seen anyone in the past few like
but maybe series. You're not kind of in that world. I see all of them, do you know what I mean?
That could be it.
Yeah, I think it's still amazing and it's still life-changing, and there's just like the rare occasion of Molly May or Maura, like the massive people that come out.
That's what I mean, though. Like, you know, yourself, Molly May, or more than that. I feel like, have you ever watched like Suits, like season 5 has got the best season? Like, it's got anything that's got like 5 seasons, and it's like,
we got the best one.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the one everyone speaks about to this day.
I think
you might see a different side though, because you're probably mates with them all in terms of like the people who knew. And
I know a lot of them, but I wouldn't say like I'm mates with them. I'm really close with a handful of them. But I think for me, it's people don't really look back and think about the show. They see who you are afterwards. And that's really what you need to focus on if you want advice for going on Love Island. Like, you just need to have this kind of idea of where you want your career to go and a niche and something that makes you different. I think mine was the fact that I did makeup, and that's when I was doing all the makeup stuff. And then now it's the combat sports.
Yeah.
But I went on Love Island 2018, and I
feels
had
so long ago,
it
by
was
the way.
like, oh my god, you must be so young. But I had an amazing career, and it was still going, and I was getting the brand deals, and I was doing stuff to keep me relevant, which was good. And then when it all finished, like when it all stopped and got pulled right underneath for me, because literally you can just make one mistake and change everything, I had to work really hard to get back there. And I feel like I'm proud of myself for getting back there, but I also had to like reflect and be like, who is Kaz? Like,
That's so deep.
do you know what I mean? Like, because
Who is she?
who is she? Do you know what I mean?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Who are you? It describes me in like under 10 words now, like who you are.
Okay, so I would say I am very real. I'm unapologetically myself. I'm from South London. I can be quite messy. I'm very loving, I'm very kind, and I'm very generous.
Does that not feel good to speak positive about yourself?
Yeah.
With the past you're talking about how negative it may have been in your life.
Yeah.
Does that not feel good to say positive things about you?
No, yeah.
It's a proper moment that you've got to like think about like the past 10 years of your life, no matter what's happened, good, bad. You get to sit here and speak and love yourself.
I know.
It's a moment of realisation. Well done.
Yes, my guy. No, because you said before about what's it like when you kind of wake up and then everything.
Yeah, the bad side.
The bad side, yeah.
The limelight, you know what I mean?
I think when you go on a show like that, you are put on this pedestal, like you're not a normal person. And I want to say like make mistakes and stuff, but like so many people do drugs, so many people party, and I was in a very controlling, abusive relationship, and this person had taken a video of me sniffing coke, and that was at the start of this horrible year of abuse, emotional abuse. I was trapped, and it was like the worst situation I'd ever been in. And bearing in mind, I'd already been in an abusive relationship before this, but this was like 100 times worse because it was emotionally very, very abusive on top of that. When I finally got the courage to leave this situation, I came back home and I bought my place in Manchester, and this is like my new start of my new life. I didn't know anyone here. I had a few friends, but they didn't even live here. Like it was literally a new start. As soon as I'd done that for myself, I bought my first flat. It was beautiful. That's when this person decided to post this video online, and as a revenge thing, you know?
But you know that happens, and that's happened, that's done.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't define you. What like I want to know personally, like what goes on in your head when you're like, my phone's blowing up here and like everything's turning against me?
The thing is, it wasn't like one moment, because of course the Sun, they're, oh my god, it's the worst paper ever, but they had the video and they reached out to my management and they were like, okay, we're gonna release this, like something you want to say.
Oh, wait there.
They already
back a minute. Roll back a minute. That happens.
Yeah.
Like people get in touch with you and basically like not threaten, but like they say like,
yeah, they let you know that they've got
you.
shit. Yeah, they've got stuff.
Oh
yeah.
my god! So did they want a reaction? What are they aiming for there?
They wanted a comment, which I then went back with lawyers. So I spent like thousands of pounds like on lawyers, basically saying that this was an invasion of privacy. This was like essentially revenge, and this was something to detriment my career. Is that right?
Reputation.
Yeah, my reputation. I listed all like my health problems, like health problems with my family this could cause. And basically said like, because if it was a sex video, like obviously they wouldn't be allowed to post that. Do you know what I mean? But this was like still
so
very
obviously Dave got in touch with you and then you went back, and then in that moment like
so I said like you can't put this out, like this is invasion of privacy with the lawyers and stuff, and then they basically went silent for like 3 weeks. So imagine I'm thinking like, do I say something, like do I get in front of it, which maybe that, like looking back now, maybe I should have done it and like taken their power away from them almost. But yeah, so then I didn't hear nothing of it. And then they went back to my management at the time and they said, oh yeah, like we don't care. This is like 3 weeks later, we don't care. We're going to put this out on Sunday. Saturday night, I was literally out in Brixton with my friend, and then my phone just started going up. So I'm thinking it was going out on Sunday, but literally Saturday night, my phone was going sick. But like the maddest people was messaging me, like my old gymnastics coach from when I was like 10 years old was messaging me. I was like, no, this is not happening. And I just turned my phone off and put it away. And then like I ended up just getting so drunk that night. Like literally, it was just horrible.
What, to like drown your sorrows?
Drown my sorrows, escape, all of that stuff. And then the next day, that was, oh my God, imagine the next day when I woke up and I see my phone and it was the Mobos and I was meant to go to the Mobos and I remember saying to my friend, like, I'm still going, it's fine. But it was just everywhere. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like, why is this happening to me? I couldn't believe it, but it was just like, this whole year of this horrible relationship. And now this, when you're finally trying to get out, you're just literally just trying to get your head above water. And now this is, my career's gone too. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So then, like, the thing is, you talk about when people are talking online about you and it's all negative and everything like that. Like, that happens to so many people and you must get negative comments. Everyone gets negative comments. But if you feel that way about yourself already, that is when it hits hard. And I did not love myself. I thought like of myself like so I had very little self-worth. So now I'm getting all this abuse, all this hate. Oh, you say you're a role model. You say, look at you now, da 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 da. And it's like, oh my God, these people don't even know who I am. Like, I just literally felt like fucking shit, right? And that took so long for me to get back out of that hole. And that was when I was still training. So I didn't have nothing going on, but I was still training. And then I started Combat Collective and then I slowly like got back up again. But then it just a year later, it all flipped again. It was basically the same thing that happened when I flew to, tried to fly to Thailand. And then because they had a case about me in the UAE, I went into jail and stuff. And it was just the same thing, like the news articles, the slander.
Do you believe in like energy and manifestation and the universe? What do you believe in? Do you believe in?
I believe in everything. I'm very open-minded. Like, I definitely believe in, you know, what's meant to be is going to happen. And there's so many things that I think has happened in my life that has made me, you know, the person that I am. And it was like meant to happen that way. But then I also think like, no, like, why did that have to happen to me? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, a bit like just a little bit of sympathy for yourself. Like, why did that happen? Do you sit there sometimes and actually think in your head? Because, you know, that's a lot of things to happen to one single person.
Yeah,
that's a storyline, you know what I mean? You ever going to write a book?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's still so much to happen in my life for me to write a book. But I feel like I only think about it now because it still affects my career to this day. Like, I still don't get brands like working with me and stuff, despite all these amazing things that I do. That like it's still an issue and I still get knockbacks and setbacks. And when I get like a no for things, I do think in my head, like, is it because of that? Like, is it because of that past and stuff? But I think it's important for like everyone to know that it's okay to make mistakes.
I'm never saying any negatives are right, but I do think humans are allowed to make mistakes. And I think we've lost that in today's world.
Yeah, no.
I think perfection's a real thing.
Perfection's a real thing, but
it's being pushed on a bit too much with social media.
But I'm going to say there's women. Like, women are not allowed to make mistakes. And if they do something, it is dragged. And you only have to be someone that has experienced it to see how different it is.
I will never be able to experience
you will never,
that.
Yeah, I know. I've realised that I'm in a room full of men, but it's definitely
I'm sorry.
A thing. Yeah.
We need to increase the hiring on the females.
It's just British media. It's awful. Like, the tabloid press is... Women are old, look at their body, look at this. And it's just, you think that it's changing. You think this world is getting more woke and all of that stuff. But it's just not. Like...
It's interesting.
It's not fair, but... I'm not going to sit here and like moan about it because I feel like women get a lot of good things as well, but...
You're making a change.
I'm making a change. Yeah, women empowerment is very, very close to my heart.
What's going on in your life today? Talk to me, like, you know, what did you do this morning?
This morning I went to boxing.
And train? Do you train every day?
At the moment I'm training Monday, Wednesday and Friday.
3 times a week?
3 times a week boxing, yeah. I've been going to jiu-jitsu, but I haven't gone in a little while,
How long are we talking?
No, like a week or 2. Since New York.
I'm in next killing.
I know, I want to come to next, is it next gen?
You need to come to next gen.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be so good rolling with you. No gi though.
No gi.
No.
I think
a rash guard.
I always just want to make sure that I'm a little bit better before I go to all these training for all these pros, because I feel like people think that I train every day and I'm literally like, my whole fucking personality is training, but I just don't. Like, I'm not
the
that
first
good.
time I met you, I was like, you're hard, you.
I know, and I was like, oh my God, I'm not. Now it's like more to live up to, like if I have a fight.
The pressure.
Like, the pressure.
Yeah, but no, do you know what? I haven't stepped that thing yet of like going to another gym. I just train next gen and next gen only. Obviously, with
How long have you been training for?
Oh, not that long. 14 sessions.
Really? So who did you train with? Like just a normal class?
Beginner BJJ.
Oh.
Yeah, straight in.
No gi?
No gi, but it's not beginners. There's black belts in there and purples, and they absolutely rap.
So why is it called beginner?
Because basically it's like...
Oh, yeah, because you can't roll with another beginner, isn't it? That's not good for you, is it?
Well, you can. Yeah, it's dead
Injury
interesting.
prone.
So like... I'm new to it, so if I get any of this wrong, don't shit on me, BJJ, like crazy people. But like, when I go to the class, there's Bri there, he's a black belt, there's loads of black belts. But the best thing about it is because even if you get put against someone who's newer than you and you know more, you just like, not allow them to get you in locks. Or what someone told me was, you practice your submissions on people who are less experienced than you. And when you're coming up against the better belt, you practice defense. So like it works.
I like rolling with better people, yeah, for sure. I've actually never rolled with a white
If you
belt.
come to next gen, would you roll with me?
No.
What?
Because I don't want to get injured.
No, I'm not like a dummy.
A dummy.
Like I'm not gonna throw my arms everywhere.
I think that's what's stuck in my head. I hate being injured. It's like literally like,
yeah, but you
for
gotta
me.
manifest it to yourself. If you think I don't go in the gym going, oh, I'm gonna pull my hammy today.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I really try to avoid it as much as possible. So like the higher belts told me that you shouldn't roll with white belts. So I just haven't. I've never rolled with. Maybe you can be my first one. Maybe I'll get.
Who said that? I want to roll with them. Who said that? I'm gonna single leg lock them. I am a triangle artist.
I'm really good at triangle.
No, I'll be honest,
I'm really good.
Someone's called Ryan All in the world. I say someone. I'm the someone. The Ryan All in the world is like the best triangle person in the world. I swear to God.
Okay, we'll do it.
You'll roll with me.
Yeah, my first white belt roll.
What do you mean? Oh my God! Why am I getting?
It's a big thing. People say, "Oh, can I roll with you?" And I say no.
Okay.
Even though I'm a white belt, I'm bougie, babe. I have people wrap my hands for me. Like, I'm really like.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
though.
just a princess.
You're speaking to me right now like you're the black belt and I'm the white belt. You're like, I don't want to roll though. What, both white belts?
Yeah. Well, I have a stripe. You don't have a stripe.
I don't have a stripe. That is so true. My coach needs to sort me a stripe.
No, I haven't gone for ages. I just need to go. But yeah, I'd love to come to next gen.
You really?
I've never been before.
Why?
Because I haven't.
So many fighters there now though that are in the UFC and fighting professionally.
That's what I mean.
There's so many.
But
maybe you need to get down there in like a brand shoot or like even just come down yourself.
No, I will. I'll come with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
come to
we'll do
beginner
it.
class.
Oh yeah, I'll come. And I'm going to Thailand in November, so I'll have like a whole month worth of training.
So
I'll come after.
There's such a Scouse thing around these Thailand retreats. Like Scousers just go over there and get lost over there.
I know, you can spot a Scouser from literally like
Go on, tell me
a
why.
mile away. It's the hair, like you all have curly hair and you all like matching in like dry tech kind of
Montrex.
Yeah, Montrex, any of them, and then
like they're a luminous kind of a
the bag.
Say something positive right now, Kaz.
It's what?
I'm gonna fly over this table and do a triangle.
You're always very friendly.
Yeah, we are.
You are. But they're all, it's so funny that you can spot them. You can just, no, you can. That's not a negative thing.
I'm not saying it's negative.
But you looked at me like...
No, I'm looking at you
like you want to fight.
No, I was thinking like...
I love Scousers. That's why I'm here.
You can't spot them from a mile away, can't you?
No, in Thailand, you can spot them, babe. I love it.
Yeah.
I love a Scouser.
It's funny being Scouse because we always get like loads of shit for our accent.
No, the accent's the best.
Yeah, but it's
so
so black
good.
and white. It's like some people hate it and some people love it.
No, but I think the people that hate it is because, like, I don't know why they have an issue with their own accent because it's like so amazing. They don't like being different. I love people that are different.
Yeah.
And you guys are so funny.
There's such a small population of us, but I feel like when you go anywhere in the world, you always find the Scouser.
Yeah. No, everyone says it's like their own country, isn't it?
Like you always find a Scouser no matter where you go in the world. Talk to me about Thailand. I want to know more about it. Like, do you say it's women only?
My retreats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk to me about it.
Yeah.
I want to know the ins and outs of it. I want to know, like, okay, like, why would I go on that if I was a woman? Well, you know, talk to me.
So when we started Combat Collective and it was just in the UK, I really felt like, okay, when I first started Muay Thai, it was in Thailand. And I just thought if we could bring all these women together from all these different parts of the world and bring them to Thailand to celebrate, you know, how strong we are, the fact that we're all like-minded, but then we're all going to learn Muay Thai together. It's something really powerful.
It is powerful. What's your end goal with it?
My end goal with Combat Collective,
Yep.
it's like kind of like a movement. Like we are a big community, and I've done like 6 retreats now. So it's been since like 2022, like a few years now. So my end goal, I want to get into merch. I just want to keep doing the retreats because I know that it's something that I can do for the rest of my life. Like I love it.
Is it your home? That's the vibe I get. It's
What,
like
Thailand?
The retreat itself with all other women, and you just feel safe, and you're like training together, and you get to make friends, and like.
Do you know what? It's so many different things that you do. Like you said, like make friends. They're coming from loads of different countries, but by themselves as well. So when you travel by yourself, that's something else. The connections that you make, but then also everyone's individual stories. There's a lot of reasons why people book on a retreat like that. And there's a lot of people that kind of relate to my story. And we're always basically all crying at the end of it, basically, because it's just amazing. And I think you kind of understand that loads of people are just going through different things. But the fact that we can all bond over a sport like Muay Thai in the country where it was made, I think it's just really, really special. It's a beautiful beach. It's in Bang Tao, which is not a very busy area compared to the rest of Phuket. The sun sets there. The gym is right next to the hotel. And it's really special for me to see how many friendships are formed, and the fact that many years later, people are still meeting up and going on their own holidays and stuff. So people come from all different reasons. It's for all levels as well.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be like you don't even have to wear a pair of gloves before. Like,
But you also don't have to have any like luggage or backstory. You can also come if you haven't experienced something of in a place where you need other women in a safe haven. You can just come and enjoy.
You can come and enjoy it, and you can start your journey there too, because actually it's just more fun as well when you're training with other women. You think that it's something that happens a lot, but like it's really rare. So when I'm in the gym, especially Bang Tao, I don't know if you've heard of it, but loads of fighters train there. Like Volkanovski's trained there, Zhang Wei Li, Ian Gary's there, babe. Ian Gary's there right now. Like it's a gym where people go, like fighters go there. And then I get people like, what's this? Like, what are you guys doing? Because they have never seen so many women on the mats before, and that's such a rare thing too. And we at Combat Collective is always like a big movement. Like this is Combat Collective because it's just full of women on the mats. Like I always want to make sure that we just got loads of women. We're all celebrating each other.
There's something I've got on my brief here, and I want to talk to you about it. You raised money and you shaved your whole head for a charity called, is it Little Lady Locks?
Yes, so they're based in Manchester actually.
That's amazing. Talk to me about that, because that's so good. That's so good.
Yeah, honestly, that was so special because basically when I was going through that mental health battle, and I wasn't leaving my house and I was in a really bad depression hole. And this is where after I was in jail, and then the press were just hounding me, and it was just horrible. My hair started to fall out because I was so stressed. And because I had alopecia, it brought me to, this is why everything happens for a reason, it brought me to Little Lady Locks. They'd reached out and I said, I'd love to come and see you guys. So I visited and I met with a few of the girls who had cancer. We visited the hospitals. We just did loads of little fundraising things. But I just said, like, I really want to do something bigger. And I knew, like, if I shaved my head off, it would be able to raise money. So I shaved it off. And then we ended up raising like 30 grand. And I ran a marathon as well. Did
you feel more pressure on that? Because like the way you say, the media focuses on like how girls look, how they dress, how they do this. Did you feel pressure doing something like that to your, how do you say it? Like how you look?
How I looked.
Did you feel any sort of way? Like
I was really excited to shave my head because I felt like you carry a lot of trauma in your hair.
That's interesting.
So for a long time, I had actually always had the feeling I just want to shave my hair off. Like, and I always had that in the back of my head. So yeah, like when I did it, it was good for me. I will be honest, when I first shaved it, I felt very insecure, like with how I looked. It took me a while to get used to it. It wasn't like I was just super confident straight away. And I think that's normal and that's natural. But when I was getting messages from all the women that had lost their hair, they were battling with this, and they had short hair and they couldn't grow it. The messages that I was getting, because I was giving them confidence to rock their hair, oh my God, it was just like the best feeling. So now I'm trying to grow it back out again. But I actually thought I was going to grow it back out straight away. But I ended up keeping it for like a whole year. But yeah,
cool,
so if you have
though.
short hair, then you should definitely just...
That's cool, though, because some people haven't got a choice. Like, they haven't got a choice.
Exactly. So when I did shave my hair, and there was the other girls there that they were literally bold, they were wearing the wigs, and this charity is just amazing because they make the wigs so natural and human-like. Like, they don't look like wigs, which is very rare for that, to see that with kids, because people think, oh, kids, it doesn't matter, just give them any wigs. But these girls are 16, like they're going to school, like people can see it if there's a wig or not. So they were really, positively affected by the wigs that they were getting. And I'd learned their stories, and they were with me holding my hand whilst I was shaving my hair. And one of the girls was crying her eyes out. And I was like, why are you crying your eyes out? She's like, you're just so brave. And I was literally like, I've got goosebumps talking about it, because she's battling cancer right now. She literally has no hair on her head. She's getting to school every day, like feeling brave, going to all this chemo and stuff, and she's sitting there telling me that I'm brave. It's like she's got no idea. But to be an inspiration like that to all those girls was just like, it was just amazing. So yeah, I'll do it again.
Shout out to Little Lady Locks.
Little Lady Locks.
We'll put the link down below in the description.
Donate to Little Lady Locks. They're literally changing lives.
So they self-funded? Do they need funding? Do they run on funding? Or
yes, no, they need funding. They actually, since I worked with them, they have moved to a bigger site, so that they've expanded, but it's all funding. Yeah, it's not just hair to donate. Like they need the money, because it costs a lot to make the wigs for the girls. Because it takes a really long process, because they're really, really beautiful, like realistic wigs.
Passionate about it too. It takes time. Mm-hmm. What I get from you, Kaz, is like, you're very passionate.
I'm so passionate.
Very
That's
passionate.
That's a good word to describe me.
It's a great positive word too.
Very passionate, yeah.
The one thing I want to ask you is like, what's your relationship like with your mother? I know you mentioned her like in the video, and you talk positively about it now. You've done her house up for, and that, like, you must be very close to her.
Yeah, no, to be honest, like, we are close now, but when I was growing up, like, we wasn't that close. I was very, like, a rebellious teenager. So I think when I came out of Love Island, I did want to do all these things to give back to her, because I did feel so guilty with what she went through whilst I was a teenager, and still, like, rebelling almost. So, yeah, no, I love my mum. She comes on all my retreats. She's just like a really cute Thai lady. Yeah.
I was a naughty teenager. Everyone thinks I'm
so
like
weird, isn't it? Because
the God's child.
You just like click your fingers, and then all of a sudden you have morals. Like, it's mad.
Yeah. I used to, I don't even want to go into what I used to do. Like, just like.
Why was he like that? It's so tough.
Why was we like that? Maybe we wanted attention.
We wanted
the wrong
attention.
type of people.
That's what it was.
We wanted to be seen.
It's all related to like.
You just want to be seen.
Yeah.
You want to be seen. You want to be like. This is speaking from my existence. Like, you just want someone to look at you and be like, you're there.
Yeah.
Mum was a busy household. Not against my mum and dad. It was just 5 kids.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'd go under the radar.
Yeah.
So maybe I just act up when I was out with my mates, so all the attention was on me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's crazy.
But it's good that you know that. It's good that.
It's crazy that you know that. So what's coming up? Talk to me. With end of year grind. Do you look at life like that? I do. I tell all the team, next 4 months we're grinding.
No, I don't like working. I just want to go on holiday. No, honestly, I am.
That's the funniest thing. That needs to be like memed up or something. Like, I like working. I just want to go on holiday.
It's weird because, do you know what? Like, I'm always chasing the next thing, and I've really tried to recently focus on like all the amazing things that I've done, like for myself, all the properties that I've bought. And I think I'm always looking at, like, hey, when's the next one, or what am I doing next? And even now, this whole period, like September to October, I literally cleared my whole calendar because I was meant to go on a show. They dropped me. And so it was kind of like, oh my God, like, what am I doing now? And I just had this kind of feeling of, oh, like I've not got nothing going on and blah, blah, blah. But then I'm like, hold on a second, look what I'm doing. I've got 3 retreats in November, back to back. We're doing 2 Muay Thai retreats, an MMA retreat. And so I've got that coming up. So that's going to be crazy. But after that, I wanted to travel again. Like, I feel like for the last few years, I've been just working. And like back then when I was going to go to Australia and travel the world and stuff, I really don't want to forget about that, because I think the one thing that people regret when they're older is like not seeing the world enough. And also it's like you always think, you know, now we're young, we can work, but it's like sometimes you've got to focus on what you want as well.
It's being okay having time. I feel like in today's world, we feel like we need to fill that time with something all the time.
Yeah.
We need to be doing this, doing that, achieving this, doing the next thing. But it's like, if you've got a week off, enjoy that week.
Exactly. I know, rather than like being harsh with yourself. So yeah.
It's exciting.
Yeah, no, it is exciting, actually. I think I definitely want to see more countries, basically.
I want to travel. I want to create like a vlog channel eventually and just go around the world. It's timing though, isn't it? Like work, you know, you've got things here. It's just timing.
Do you not have a lot of free time to go away? Well, you need to come to Thailand. That's the first place you need to come.
To Thailand. It's not that I haven't got free time. It's more, like, what's the word? Like, responsibilities.
Responsibilities.
You know, I've just signed with TNT.
Congratulations!
Thank you so much. So, like, obviously, I'm working.
Wow, they needed you. They needed some young, fresh, like, something to bring to that.
Yeah, and they needed someone who can get
really
anyone
buzzing at that. Well done.
I'm the only person in the whole TNT roster who can get someone in a triangle successfully.
You need to bring all of that fun stuff to it. Like, not just sit down and talk. Try and get me in a triangle. I'll get you in there first.
Honestly, like, you're not getting out of that. You're not.
Wow. How tall are you?
6'2".
No.
Yeah.
So you must be like quite flexible.
Nah. I've played footy for years. I'm the stiffest guy in the world. My hamstrings are so tight.
You need to work on that if you want to get
Yeah,
better.
we need to go to yoga. That's what I need to do. I need to go to yoga.
I do Bikram yoga. It's so good.
What's Bikram yoga?
Bikram yoga is 26 poses, 2 breathwork poses.
Oh my God.
In a really hot room. It's like
making me
hot
tired
yoga.
already.
But you just like, you stay really still and you do these poses and you can get better every time you go back. So I like that. I don't think they call it Bikram anymore, actually, because the guy turned out to be like a massive predator. I think there's actually a documentary on Netflix, but it's really good.
Oh my God. Everything you say just goes into a deep story, you know. I'm like, for what else? Should we book this room for another 3 hours just so we can hear about this?
I could talk for ages.
This yoga.
It's so weird when I talk with you. It's like you just forget like how much things that you've done and everything that, you know, you've kind of experienced.
A compliment to the host there.
You're a good host. I'll give you that.
Thank you, Kaz.
You know, I don't do this, so.
No, you've been amazing today. And I like keeping them short, snappy, but also going through your life.
Yeah.
Where can people find you? Promote anything you want.
You can find me on Instagram, Kaz Crossley. I actually have got some headbands called Kaz bands. I'm working back on them again. Combat Collective as well. So combat.collective.
The next retreat's in November.
Yeah, so we actually sold out of the first one. We got the last spaces on the November 20th to 28th. That's a Muay Thai one. It's the last few spaces. And then we've got an MMA one as well if you want to try some MMA. So that's, in November too. So have a look at that. It's an amazing experience.
Thank you so much for coming on. I know you're a busy gal.
Thank you for having me. I'll see you in Thailand. Not on the retreats though, because women only.
I'll see you the next year. The next time you see me in Kaz,
triangle.
have a like that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kaz.
I enjoyed it.
Beautiful.